Student debt in America, huge problem. How big of a problem? Right now, Americans have $1.64 trillion in student loan debt. And if their loans are federally backed, as they default on their loans and can't pay their loans, we, the taxpayers, eat that. Now, we're not preparing kids to go to college. There are a lot of kids who leave for college and they think they're going to take a 6% student loan interest rate and they're only going to have to pay $6,000 back if they take $100,000 out. And that's not how this works. If you take 10 years to pay back your 6% loan, you're going to pay around $35,000 in interest. If you take 20 years to do it, you're going to pay about $77,000 in interest. And if you take 25 years to pay back your student loans, you're going to pay back as much in interest as you took the loan for. Now, these aren't mortgages. We shouldn't be saddling people with decades of debt. The liberals, the left, they want income-driven repayment plans, so you pay a percentage of your income. They want targeted forgiveness for teachers, public service workers, and they want tuition-free community colleges. Now, tuition-free community colleges, I'm absolutely against. We need to fix high schools. We don't need to send people to 2 more years of school because their high school failed them. But that's a different video. The right, the conservatives, they want to cut federal lending in order to bring tuition costs down. Colleges have become for-profit, not for education. The conservatives want to force colleges to pay back when their grads can't. They want to push things like trade school and apprenticeships. Now, who's right? The left or the right? The problem is they're both right. They both have really good ideas. But we're going to spend another 10 years and student loan borrowers are going to accumulate another $1.6 trillion in debt before anybody agrees to anything. So let's just cut to the middle. Let's just fix it. And let's cap the total amount of interest at 15%. You borrow $100,000, you never pay back more than $115,000. The financial institutions, they get a little money, they get a little interest back, they make enough money to cover their administration fees. We, the taxpayers, don't end up, saddled in more debt. And what you do is you stop runaway interest that goes on for decades, but we're not letting the borrowers off with a free ride. Student debt is one of our largest financial anchors. It's about 3% of our total national debt. The only way out is a solution that stops the bleeding without sinking the ship. If you don't like my middle ground solution at 15%, propose an alternative. If you want to know more about the situation before you respond, in the description below there's a link to a written article I wrote. It'll give you a little bit more background information.